top, delivering the blowout. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the Attack from SAC and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd. Good decision-making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Now covered by MP. Back to Pagan. Pass to Martinez. And Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Outside, Lund. Martinez. Offline with the three.
There's no such thing as guaranteed buckets, even with a perfect three-point look.
MP with the look. Lund with the rebound.
In a situation like that, you'd like to see him make the extra pass.
Yeah, Drake, it's just not a high percentage shot. It's hurting his team's cause right now.
Martinez. Nice D from Brandon Harris. Passes to MP. Here's Mitchell. Bird outside. MP. Just 5 on the clock. Sack with the rebound. Pagan with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Carrington. Now Lund from 3. And again, the attack from SAC, no good.
And most days, that would be his shot. Not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
And here's MP on the outside. Knocks it down from distance.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
And it's blocked by Bird.
Can you believe this? Tenacity is what I'd say. That's the best way to describe Bird on defense.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
And now MP. 32 points in the game.
Turnover.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution for the attack from SAC, Adam Cunningham. Substitution.
Here's Pagan.
for Union Elite.
To the wing, right side. Martinez outside. The open shot. Pagan. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
What are they doing? You can't afford to be lax guarding Pagan, especially when he's operating from the mid-range.
And here's MP.
Ball is turned over. The attack from SAC ball.
Outside, Lund. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Defense right on him. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lund. Union Elite with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Turnover. The attack from SAC ball. Substitution for the attack from SAC, Keegan Hilton.
Outside, Pagan launches a 3. MP grabs the miss.
Ball is turned over. The attack from Sac Ball. Substitution for the attack from Sac. Steven Robinson. Sean Mecca. Substitution for Union Elite.
And so here it's Sac. Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Now here's Diaz. He's got 5. Union Elite again can't hit it. A difficult situation for Sac. Pass to Hilton. It's Mecca. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Walker. Here's Bullock. Makes it off the glass.
Basket by number 2.
And so here it's Sac. Here's Mecca. Cunningham. Soft touch off the glass and in.
They're looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get all the way back into this.
At least we can see the fire still burning. They haven't given up. They picked it up at both ends and are on a nice run.
Now here's Diaz. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, he buries it.
Cunningham with the bucket.
It's pure determination, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we head down the stretch.
Still going to take a lot of work, but it's not impossible. It's going to take plays at both ends of the floor, though, a bunch of them.
Diaz off the mark. Easy to make a substitution.
From Sac, Ben Olsen. Ivory Lund. Drexel Carrington. Substitution
Outside,
for
MP.
Union Elite.
Shoots a 3. Sac with the rebound. Carrington outside. And there's the call on MP.
MP.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
And it's out of bounds. Sac will retain possession here.
Sac ball.
Now here's Lund. 6 to shoot. From the arc. Bullock pulls it in.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is that he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
Lund. And it's rejected. And the ball out of play. Sac will have it.
When you're driving home, you're going to be thinking about sloppy plays like that for a while.
And Union Elite deciding to make a change here.
Edward Martinez. Michael Pagan.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot 2.
Defensive foul.
That's on Lune Diaz.
And when we talk about him as a sturdy guard, it's because he knows how to throw his weight around inside. Pagan, adept at drawing fouls.
Michael Pagan. 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. And that foul's on Lund.
Austin
That
Lund.
is his first foul of the game. That'll be a 5-second call.
The attack from Sac Ball.
Back door!
Martinez outside. Pagan with it. MP's there. Buries it from 3-point range. Well, his ability to defend defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K YouTube 50.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
And so here it's Sack. Kicks it to Pagan. And the attack from Sack with another tray.
That three from Pagan is something he loves to do. And he can really change a game's course when he gets hot.
Here's Samek, guarded by Lund. Here's MP. And good, hitting the back iron and falling.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Carrington outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Union Elite. Outside Diaz. And here's MP on the outside. Pagan picks up the board. Pass to Lund. Rebounded by Samik. And Union Elite with possession. They have a 19-point lead.
An unbelievable contribution from him. He scored over half their points so far.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Covered by MP. Here's Carrington. Sack with another miss.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
And that one drops for him.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Covered by MP. And it's Carrington missing the look. And so Union Elite has it here. Inside. MP with the bucket.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
And so here it's Sack. About 7 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lund. He gets it in there.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
MP left side. The big shot, no good. Now Pagan. And a whistle blown against MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitute. For the attack from Sack. Substitution for Union Elite.
And it's stolen by MP. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that about does it, folks. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager.
We'll catch up in a second, all right?
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hager and Drake Hugo. And tonight, it's the High Flyers going up against the Union Elite.
Well, MP brings the excitement for the Union Elite, and they have an efficient scorer in Harris as well. And High Flyers are led by the vivacious Devontae Mills.
And both of these teams have done plenty well so far in club play this year.
Yeah, and that's a testament to these guys. The rosters aren't overly loaded for either team, but the Stars have done a great job of leading the way for their respective sides. I expect both of them to be putting it all out on the floor tonight.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are out on the wings, and it's Leon Callahan holding down the middle. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Harris, no good. Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. But he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his High Flyers team.
And the call's going against Brandon Harris.
Brendan Harris.
That is his first foul of the game. And here's Brock. 5 on the clock. Rejected by Mitchell.
Union Elite ball.
And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from NP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Mills, no good. Here's MP. Makes it off the glass.
MP.
Brock with it. Pass to Mills. Back to Brock. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, that definitely was not the way they wanted to start this game.
MP outside. Takes the three. Sinks the tray.
MP.
Here's Mills. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Yep, count it.
Whoa, the handles of Mills looking like the floor general he is.
Here's MP. 8 points for him. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
Both teams making some changes here. Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over.
Timeout.
And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Back to Mills. And another miss by the High Flyers. MP inside. Now guarded by Mills. MP, no good.
In a situation like that, you'd like to see him make the extra pass.
Yeah, Drake, it's just not a high percentage shot. It's hurting his team's cause right now.
Gets the three to fall.
I like Mills taking advantage of the situation there and firing when open.
Union Elite lead. And here's MP on the outside. Myers pulls it in. Mills outside. Step back shot. Another miss by Devontae Mills. And Union Elite with possession. "13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Expanding his range. The three-pointer goes.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
And here are the High Flyers now. Trailing by 13 to the inside. And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot.
Devontae Mills, he's known for his sharp eye. He knows how to draw fouls as well. So you can't really ever take it easy when you're guarding Mills.
Devontae Mills.
Sure.
For 2.
First free throw is good. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Here's the High Flyers. 15-point game. From the elbow. Good D that time from MP. The High Flyers grab the miss.
You try to double clutch it like that, and a lot of times you only get 1.5 on it.
On the wing, O'Neal. Misses the 3.
There's no such thing as guaranteed buckets, even with a perfect three-point look.
Here's MP. The shot from the low post is good.
Good decision-making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
The quick step back gave him just enough separation to get that one up.
And here's MP on the outside. Drops it in from long range.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Pass to Callahan. Another shot. Casey, no good. It's been all Union Elite in this one. 18 points separating the teams, and that's the biggest lead of the game. Now here's O'Neal. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Launches a 3. That shot doesn't fall. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Lead pass that keeps their offensive momentum flowing.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution for the High Flyers. Bingo. Substitution for Union Elite.
Now Mills. The 3 is up. Doesn't get it to drop for him. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. Union Elite on top, delivering the blowout. Don't move a muscle. We'll be back right after this. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
And that one's good from MP.
And comes right back with a 3 of his own.
Looking to match the 3 they just made, I love it.
Pass to Mills from the high post. Harris comes down with the board. And so Union Elite has it here.
And what an insane finish.
I'm not sure I've ever seen it done quite like that.
Oh man, I want to bookmark and remember that one. We might not see it replicated.
Gove, defended by Harris. Now here's Mills. Defense right there. Gove, no good. And here's MP. He's got 30. Mitchell on the wing. MP. The three-pointer is off the mark. And the foul called on MP. That's his third. Now MP, now guarded by Mills. There's a screen. From deep, it's MP. Buries it from three-point range.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
And without a doubt, MP has been taking it to the opposition. Mills just hasn't been able to keep up.
Feels like MP's throwing a little salt on the wound. First he doesn't pick the high flyers, and then he comes out and dominates them like this. Ouch. Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
From deep. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
And here's Mills from outside. MP grabs the miss. Here's Kolish, past MP. He tries for three. Unable to get that one to go. Mills with it, now guarded by MP.
At the line for the High Flyers.
And the first one drops, so it's both teams making a change here. Both shots are good from the stripe. Diaz with it. Puts up a three. And it's MP missing. Here's Dunn. Pass to Mills. Now here's Callahan. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
On the wing, Harris. Here's MP. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Here's Almadawi. Pass to Dunn. Fires from deep. Harris comes down with the board.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
And MP gets it to go.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the three early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Here's Brock.
Nathan O'Neal. Jason Brock. Substitution for Union.
Dove up top. Mills, now covered by MP. Brock outside. 5 to shoot. And it's blocked by Harris.
Yeah, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
MP outside. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
He's been a force on offense all game long, at times carrying the whole team.
He helped construct this lead, and he's making sure they maintain it.
Pass to Gove. Over Harris. Gove with the bucket.
I like when he looks to take these shots. Ben Gove, great touch from the mid-range.
MP, now guarded by Mills. And MP gets it to go.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Now the high flyers with it.
Yo, watch it.
Now here's Brock. Pass to Gov. Over Harris. Gov, no good.
Anyway, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
To the middle. The kick out to Bird. No good on the three. Brock outside. Callahan with it. And Roberts picks him up defensively. From deep, it's O'Neal. Fires in the triple.
Was O'Neal ready to fire there or what?
Mitchell on the wing. Covered by Brock. From deep, it's MP. Knocks it down from distance.
That is some quick payback.
There is nothing, nothing more satisfying for a player than an immediate answer back with the three ball.
Pass to Gov. Over Harris. Gov, no good.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
And here's MP on the outside. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Hit the perimeter.
Pass to Gov. Over Harris. Gov, no good. On the wing, it's MP. Sinks that one from the post.
And he has been feeling it all game. His shot is falling from everywhere he puts it up.
So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, the way MP played tonight, making an impact for this Union Elite team. You can tell the guys look to him for inspiration. Maybe I will too, because not to mention the offense, the defense, the effort. It was everything tonight.
You gotta like MP's chances to land on an NBA roster someday, Danny. And on the other side, Devontae Mills, he's also showing what he's got.
Yeah, you especially like his leadership and his unselfishness on the court. He couldn't quite make enough plays for the High Flyers to win, but scouts certainly know who he is.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
Move, I did like.
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. Can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP. So I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely. Dude is a beast. But so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played Jay Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro.
Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to you.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense, with Lack and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Pachumsi locking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch at power forward, and the quiet assassin Miles Thunderstone is the anchor in the low post. Lack for three. The West All-Stars pull it down. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor, it's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now here's Lack. Drew Robinson for three. The EYBL, no good that time either. From deep, it's MP. Good. Carrington gets the assist.
They just knew where each other were, and that comes from practicing together.
Outside, Lack. Cologne for three. Stone grabs the board. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
McCall, covered by MP. Returns it to McCall. To end the run, fires in the triple.
And McCall splashes it from downtown. He's a premier shooter.
From deep, it's MP. And another three for the WCBL.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
Now here's Pachumsi. Pass to Lack. Down low. McCall lays it up and banks it in. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
The West All-Stars leading this one. And here's MP on the outside. Gets it to drop, and he's now 5 of 8.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Perchumpsey outside. Inside. A nice shot there by Robinson.
Staying active on the interior, Robinson gets the look he wants.
From deep, it's MP. Connects it from downtown.
They've just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Now here's Cologne. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
Each team showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
Here's MP. A 6-point lead. Knocks down the long J.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, he buries it.
McCall from long range. Buries it from 3-point range.
As a defender, you hate guarding this guy because he's capable of making you look silly.
Outside, Harris. Pulls up. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now here's McCall, guarded by MP. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
No hesitation. Black got the ball, pulled up, and immediately took a shot.
So it's the West now. Past MP. And Robinson pulls it down.
That's a low percentage look, plain and simple.
I have no clue, no idea why he took that one. Coach can't be happy with him at this moment.
Drew Robinson. First personal foul. First team
When you look
foul.
at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes, 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The EYBL All-Stars trail. Swings it to McCall. Cologne. They set a pick. Fires for 3. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still come up empty. And the dunk by MP.
He's a strong finisher at the rim. He's not going to miss a chance like that.
And he doesn't even need 2 hands to do it.
Yeah, his teammates are loving that one. Hyped up before he even got off the ground.
Now here's McCall. 13 points so far. And here's MP. From deep. Gets it to fall, and he's now 10 of 15 on the game.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
Outside, McCall. Germanenko with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Outside, MP. Three-pointer. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance point.
Got to give Harris credit for getting after it on the glass. He earned that second chance bucket.
McCall on the wing, covered by Mills. McCall's shot off the mark.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
No question who's been in control of this one.
Yeah, they have really taken charge.
From deep, it's MP. And the West hits it again from deep. Now here's McCall. 13 points so far. Timeout called by the EYBL.
Jonathan Lack. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Here's Chumsey. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To stop the drought. And Mills comes up with the board.
And now they're starting to panic a little bit as the drought just continues to worsen.
Time for some kind of leadership to step up and put a stop to this run.
And here comes the break. Lack for three. Sinks it from distance.
That's what talent evaluators want to see. Lack knocking down the corner three.
MP outside. Doesn't go that time. Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 14. To the middle. From beyond the arc. Nails the three-pointer. And so it's the EYBL with it. For Chumsey outside. McCall guarded by MP. And here's Lack for three. The EYBL All-Stars keep it alive. Here's MP. He's got 36 in this one. From the arc, cranes the triple.
What a first half he's having from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped on the court.
McCall for three. Gets the three ball to go. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. The West All-Stars out in front, leading by 17. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. Here's Mills. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Help me out!
Cologne. He's covered by Carrington. Outside for Lack. No good on the triple. And here's the West All-Stars. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen so far. And MP gets it to go.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Cologne on the outside. McCall. Out to Cologne. 5 on the clock.
Stay there.
Returns it to McCall. And Harris pulls down the rebound. And here's the West All-Stars. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. It's MP missing. Cologne with it. Carrington's there. Back to Lack. And lots of contact there, missing the shot, and will shoot two.
Well, Lack knows when to assert himself offensively. Great job drawing the D's hand there.
For the EYBL All-Stars, Jonathan Lack for two.
And the second free throw is good. Now Mills. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Here's MP. That one falls, coming off a nice assist from Harris.
He makes quick work of that opportunity. The defense needs to plug those holes.
Outside, Black. McCall. And Harris with the rejection.
Hey, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
That shot wide open.
We can't say enough for his individual performance so far, even if the team overall has been lacking in the effort department.
On the wing, Mills. They get it back. And again, the West All-Stars score.
And a heads-up play there to read the bounce and capitalize on that second opportunity.
Cologne on the outside. Back to McCall. The three is up. Tyson McCall with another miss. So it's the West now. Here's MP. And again, the West All-Stars score.
There's a good-looking assist from the 3-and-D specialist Carrington. This team is so disciplined. No matter your best skill, everyone's expected to make the right passes for each other.
Now here's Cologne. Outside, McCall. And it's slammed in by McCall.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
And the West All-Stars call time here.
Joey Johnson.
On the wing, it's MP. He's covered by Johnson. 11 feet out. MP, no good. A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Now here's MP. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Cologne on the outside. Black for three. Yes, and Johnson picks up the dime on that one.
Showing off his range. Lack drained it like it was nothing.
And here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he's put on tonight. From the stripe. That one short off the rim. Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. A 17-point game.
Willing to fight for his look, Robinson absorbing the foul while in the lane.
Now a timeout called by EYBL. So both teams changing it up here.
Taking 2 shots. Timeout.
And he knocks down the first one.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Tries it from the top of the key. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Well, Harris likes to score it with the best of them. But there, he decided to feed the open teammate.
Outside, Black. Pass to Cologne. Let's go with the three. Rebounded by Stone.
Things have really gone south for him here.
Yeah, he can't buy a bucket. Not easy to shake off a cold streak like this.
MP, no good. Cologne on the outside. Kicks it to McCall. Black. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the three. And Harris pulls down the rebound.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Outside, Black. Cologne on the outside. McCall. Pass to Cologne. Back to Lack. From deep. Rebound goes to the WCBL. The biggest lead for them was 24. And here's MP. The rebound by McCall. Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 14. MP with the rock. McCall grabs the miss. Black with it. Now guarded by Mills. Offensive rebound. And Perchumsky with the stuff.
That was just sheer muscle on Perchumsky's part. He simply wanted that rebound more than anyone else.
Right side, MP. Pass to Harris. It hits off his foot, and it's whistled as a kickball.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Kick it out.
The West with the ball, leading by 12. Count it from distance.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Now here's Johnson. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Tombo. From down in the low post, it goes. And here's MP on the outside. And another three for the WCBL. And a whistle blown against MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
They are over the limit. Substitution for West All-Stars. Eric Bench.
So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an up.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
Turning into really exciting.
Well, hey, there he is. All right.
Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if...
Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here.
And go! Let's move! Let's move!
Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypress. What we're trying to do is spring Pierre for a 3, and there are 3 members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Move it, MP! Get to your spot now!
Soft.
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second-rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can, and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect... Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh, God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right.
A city with tremendous history and a love for basketball. We are live in Paris. Good evening and welcome. We have FBSL action coming your way here on 2K Sports. Nanterre versus Paris. I'm Blake Zuniga, joined by Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. We should have a fun one here.
The FBSL season is young, and so is the talent here in Paris. I'm excited to see how Benoit Lambert looks this year, as well as the newcomer, MP.
MP, the latest American to jump over and join Paris FC's roster, and not an easy transition, fellas.
No, not at all, Blake, but this is the path MP chose. And we'll find out very quickly how he stacks up against some of the best young talent that France has to offer. And a lot of great talents on the floor in this one. But the big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
LTA, no good.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, you have to love the confidence on display from MP. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
Now, something that's interesting, you kind of think about is the fitness level of these players at the professional level. It's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
Outside Chauvet. For three. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Pass to Illich. Jordan. Another three for Paris.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. He's got more points from outside the arc than inside it.
And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
Now here's Chauvet. On there for three. Ahern with the rebound. MP left side. He tries for three. And Lambert pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky he was off.
I hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard him, they're going to have some problems.
MP outside. The three. That one, no good.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
That one doesn't go either for MP. Jordan with the steal. And Jordan throws it down.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
Peltier outside. Pass to Marks. The basket good off the assist from Peltier.
Hard to stop, guys. He possesses a ton of matchup problems for anyone.
Harris with the lead. And here's MP from the arc. That one doesn't go either for MP. And Nanterre lead with possession. Chauvet. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Unafraid to get into the lane and challenge that defense, Gabriel Chauvet.
And here's MP from the arc. Good on the triple.
He's setting this place on fire. His shooting has been off the charts.
Here's Chauvet. Peltier outside. Top of the key jumper, no good. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Paris FC basket ahead. They lead by 2. And welcome back as we get set to start the called Paris. And for the young players like NP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. And it's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Puts up a three, and that's good. MP for three.
The answer 3 from MP. Listen, he never backs down. MP is a guy who's had to earn everything.
As Chauvet missing. Now Paris FC basket with it. 7-point differential. Here's MP for three. The shot is good on the assist by Elish.
He is definitely making his presence felt here in the first half, shooting it so efficiently.
Pass to Bleu. Back to Chauvet. Launches it. And it's Portier with the rebound.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
And he's going for the alley-oop.
You know, Blake, it's hard to decide which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam?
I don't think there's any wrong answer to that question. Sensational alley-oop.
Way to avoid the question.
Yeah, come on, Blake. Stop avoiding the question, all right? But hey, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
What a first half he's having from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped on the floor.
Screen by Lambert. The three. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Showing just how competitive he really is. Lambert answering back with a 3 of his own.
From deep three-point range. And Paris, another triple. And so here's Nanterre. Trailing by 13. Pass to Girard. Peltier. Now here's Lambert. Vasseur defending. Peltier outside. The rebound by Vasseur. Now Paris FC basket with it.
This is the most they've led by, 13 points.
I love this about MP. He can stretch you out and really extend that defense.
Jordan with the steal. Trying his luck deep. Cans it from downtown.
Yet another three for him. Once we hit the second quarter, the threes started falling for him like raindrops.
Now here's Chauvet.
Not a lot of room.
Peltier outside. Screen by Lambert. And Peltier good for three.
An assertive shot from Peltier. He was looking to hit them with the answer triple.
Here's MP for three. And Paris another triple.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Lou misses.
Pass to Jordan. Takes the three. And he's good on the three ball.
They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
And their field goal percentage reflects that. They've been the much better team shooting the ball.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian, as we were just mentioning. It's about moving, cutting, all the little things.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Running away with this one. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. One thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talents, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Here's MP for three. Another three for Paris.
And I love MP's shot selection. Just keeping things simple and taking what the defense is giving him.
Pass to Lambert.
To the wing, right side.
And a Chauvet missing.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Now here's Peltier. Kick out to Chauvet. The basket good off the assist from Peltier.
Man, Chauvet was just calling for that one. He was confident in that shot.
MP on the wing. Chauvet covering.
Nailed from three-point land.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
And so here's Nanterre. To Chauvet.
From past the arc,
Paris grabs the miss.
Even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Yeah, as a coach, you can't stand seeing him have that much space to get his shot off.
Outside for Marks. And they grab their own miss. Good work defensively by Zadirko.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
Here's MP for three. It's rebounded by Marks. Lambert from outside.
Sinks the triple.
And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
And Nanterre Elite with possession. Outside Marks. Pass to Chauvet.
This one for three.
And here's Marks.
And the three off target. Now Jordan. From deep.
Another three for Paris.
Nice find by Bogdan Ilic. Listen, this guy has seen everything during his long pro career.
Three-pointer, Chauvet. Harris grabs the miss.
Boy, I mean, this has not been a quarter really to remember for him.
He's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
He isn't a guy that ever looks comfortable that far from the hoop.
To the middle. It's stolen by Ahern. And so far, we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Are you guys surprised?
Well, a lot of scouts came here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far. There's no denying that.
And there's a foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And Nanterre making a change here.
First foul. Substitution on the court.
Now Marks. 6 points for him. Chauvet, that's good.
Well, the defense cannot afford to take Chauvet lightly because he's got the confidence to take and make these kind of shots.
To the inside. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
You can always depend on him to put that lead pass right on the money.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. So both teams changing it up here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Here's Poitier for three. Oh! Nanterre making a change here. Marks with the ball. Outside Chauvet. Pass to Peltier. Shoots the three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
There's Frankie Peltier helping the team stretch out that defense.
To the right side. Tries to save it.
Out of bounds. It'll go to Nanterre.
For those joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Marks for three. A rebound by Vasseur.
Now here's Jordan.
He's guarded by Peltier.
Pulls it from 20.
It's Jordan high post. Leduc. It's Jordan high post.
Shot clock at 6.
Over Lambert. Paris FC basket with another miss. Pass to Chauvet.
Misses the three.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't dial it in from deep this half.
And here's NP from the arc. The three-pointer is on target.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Outside Marks. Peltier. Outside Chauvet. Nanterre again can't hit. Peltier left side.
To the paint.
Vasseur. And the dunk by Vasseur.
For a power forward, he sure can get up there. And because of that leaping ability, his lack of height hardly matters.
Pass to Marks. They get it back. Here's Peltier. And a great assist that time by Marks.
And Peltier is dangerous when he's shooting with confidence. Nice work rising and firing off the catch.
Back to Jordan. Expanding his range. And Paris, another triple.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but if you keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Screen by Lambert. Here's Marchand. Leduc with some nice D.
Here's Jordan. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
He knows that if he can get himself into good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
Chauvet, covered by Jordan, screened by Lambert. Miss Chauvet missing. Back to Jordan. Off with the layup. And that'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
Everyone knew this Paris team could be young, and I think they've turned some heads with how far along they are in their development.
A lot to like here from Paris. You know, the debut of MP gives their fan base hope for the season.
I'll be interested in how he develops over the year, because he can clearly be an impact.
MP, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
They play hard here in France, and everyone's a pro, so the level of competition is a lot better than in high school. But I got some great teammates and coaches, and they're helping me get up to speed.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Yeah, my focus is always going to be on winning. I've made no secret that I want to play in the NBA, so I know that Benoit is a big-time prospect here, but I'm here to work on my game, become the best player I can be, and help my team get wins.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead, I'm listening.
All right, now I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait, I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the man. You really need to give that snooze button. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live from Strasbourg, France. I'm getting ready to play against Basket Pro, and I'm here with their top prospect, Vince Ledoux. Vince, thank you for coming on Out of Bounds. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome.
Hey, so Vince here is mocked as high as late first round in next year's NBA draft. Who that boy is?
It's Vincent MP. Vincent.
Right, my bad. Vincent. Why don't you describe your games to my follower?
What, you don't watch tape?
Oh, no, I watch tape. I just wanted to hear from your own perspective.
Okay, I'm a playmaker. I run the offense.
He runs the offense, so...
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2K Sports coverage of the FBSL. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafiteni, and it's Paris FC hitting the road to face Strasbourg Basket Pro.
I think this is going to be a great one, Blake. Both Paris and Strasbourg have a lot of young talent, and there should be no shortage of up-and-down action tonight.
That's right, and two of the biggest names for their respective teams, MP and Vincent Ledoux.
Quite frankly, those are the guys everyone is here to see. Ledoux, easily one of the top prospects in France right now. And then you got MP, an up-and-comer from the United States who's been making a case for himself. This is a great test for both of them on a stage full of curious eyes.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Now here's Leduc. Elich the block.
That's rim protection at its finest. Elich refusing to give up the easy basket.
He tries for three. And again, MP for three. And as you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
And we know the backstory with MP. I think he views his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
Pass to Dumal. Pass to Elich. Jordan. Another three for Paris.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And you look at the Strasbourg team, they aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EVA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show that I think anything is possible here.
Now here's Miller. Pass to Ledoux. Now here's Lemieux. He's covered by Ahern. Back to Lemieux.
Clock at 6.
Outside Leduc. Again, Leduc missing.
Boy, I mean, this has not been a quarter really to remember for him.
He's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
And that's what built them in the early league. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get out there on those shooters. Pronto
sinks the triple.
And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball program. But it also speaks volumes for the way this league has prepared players to make that jump over to the NBA.
Here's Leduc. Outside Vasseur. Over Elich. Pass to Leduc.
It's over Jordan.
Leduc can't hit.
Lets it go. Jordan can't get it to go.
Ill-advised shot selection right there.
I'll say that was lower than low percentage.
No chance.
No good on the triple.
He's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
The way he's shooting the ball right now, yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind.
Boy, he came into this game with his long-range stroke looking great. He could wind up with a crazy number of threes.
Pass to Leduc. Now here's Lemieux. Back to Leduc.
Miller.
Now Vasseur.
Sadirko defending. Miller can't get it to go.
And here's MP from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Elich.
And after just one quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard.
Paris FC basket ahead. And welcome back to the second quarter of this match. And Paris making a change here. And Strasbourg Basket Pro calling timeout.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. From past the arc, score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12, 82% accuracy.
And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make it can flourish.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Roquefort is someone you have to box out. He really earned that offensive rebound.
Jordan And the layup is good.
You know, he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He needs to keep on working for those good looks.
Pass to Leduc. Tries to break his ice, and he hits the jump shot.
Gotta appreciate the decisiveness Leduc showed there. He knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
MP outside. It's hauled in by Leduc. The way this roster is constructed for Strasburg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting five.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasburg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game ready just yet.
Here's MP for three. Strasburg with the rebound.
You can't let your ego run your offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made three with one of his own.
Substitution on the court.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
That's good, and it's Dumont with the assist.
And MP is just taking charge right now. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to score.
And the basket by Leduc. And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French league, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now.
And just over 3.5 minutes played in this second quarter. Puts up a three.
A rebound by Vasseur.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
And here's MP from the arc. Doesn't go for him. And Jordan picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And Paris making a change here. Now here's Leduc.
He's got 9. Drops in the trade.
It's no wonder why Leduc is so highly rated among the draft prospects. He has tremendous offensive instincts and upside.
A nice shot by Jordan.
Well, with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. From beyond the arc. Yeah, he can't hit that time. To the middle. Here's Leduc. No good.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well have been. He affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly his defense that threw him off there.
And that does it for the first half of play.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by 12. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasburg. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe is a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
And here's MP from the arc.
Yes, and a nice assist from Illich.
As MP continues to develop, he just becomes more consistent from deep.
Right side, Leduc. Nice D from Dumont.
Pass to Jordan. Vasseur with the steal. Fast break, here they come.
Leduc with it. Illich picks him up. Here's Vasseur.
Leduc for three. Jordan pulls it in.
And with Coach Wayne Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
Well, for MP playing here in Europe, the goal is to get to the NBA. He wants to show GMs around the association what he's capable of.
Outside Leduc. Leduc with another miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. Working around, getting easier shots.
Sadirko outside. And another miss by Paris.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Right side, Leduc. Miller for three. Again, the miss by Strasburg Basket Pro. Now Paris FC Basket with it.
A 17-point lead, and it's their biggest.
You have to admire how assertive MP is. Ready to shoot as soon as he gets it.
And Jordan picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
Leduc gets the bucket.
Looks like he took that last three a little personal.
Yeah, that was there for some payback right there.
That's what you love to see. Two guys going at it.
Pass to Ahern.
Jordan.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Ahern.
After the three on the other end, you had to know MP was itching to hit a three of his own.
Out to the wing.
Now Lemuel. Now Visior.
Leduc for three. A rebound by Zadirko.
He didn't punish them for the weak coverage, but they can't count on him missing.
He's got to go right back to that shot.
Jordan.
Back to Zadirko.
Shoots from the corner, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back rim and in.
Yeah, he's the leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Strasburg Basket Pro having a tough go here. What a showing we've seen from him. He's clearly had more of an impact on the game than Leduc.
It seems like MP has stepped it up a notch, maybe trying to show that he's the guy to watch instead of Leduc. For whatever the reason, there is no question. He's been a force on offense with the ball in his hands.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Shoots a three.
It's rebounded by Strasburg. Visior with it. Guarded by Zadirko.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot.
So Strasburg now. Pass to Visior. Back to Leduc. It's good. The assist that time from Visior.
Strasburg leans on Leduc for his passing, but don't overlook his ability to score from just about anywhere.
Back to Jordan. Shoots the three.
And the dunk by Visior.
But he was all over the place after that offensive board, and he made that work for him.
Yeah, he sure did. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
Good ups.
Such a nose for the basketball and such a strong finisher.
Jordan, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Love how confident MP is rising up from there, knowing the damage he can do with the J.
Strasburg on offense. Outside Leduc. Lemuel.
And Jordan over to help. Got a piece of it.
Visior with the steal. Takes it out to Portier.
Back to Jordan. Over Roquefort. Jordan can't get it to go. Miller for three. And he's good on the three ball.
A pro on the arc. Miller putting a smooth stroke on his shot.
To the wing on the left. Here's Jordan. And some very quick points for them on that possession.
They've been able to depend on his offense all game, guys, and he is not wasting any chances.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the game, just keep feeding him the rock.
Leduc for three. Excellent D there from Jordan. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
All right, a little old school stuff from MP, going with the midi.
Outside Vasseur. Back to Leduc. Lemieux. Miller for three. A rebound by Vasseur. And here's Portier. Back to Leduc. Pass to Portier. Jordan tries a three. That one doesn't drop. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the dunk by Vasseur.
The power from Vasseur. Make a little statement there.
MP on the wing. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good.
Nice shot, MP.
Now here's Lemieux. Guarded closely. The kick out to Leduc. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Jordan. And Paris tacks on two more. That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris SC comes into town and secures the win.
When you got a young team like Paris is, it's never easy to get a win on the road. They showed a lot of grit and fight, the way they battled it out.
And for MP, nice for this team to get a win over Leduc with so many fans in attendance.
And this win doesn't necessarily mean that MP is going to jump Leduc on prospect boards or anything, but he certainly showed that he has a lot to offer, and he continues to develop his game.
And that'll do it for this one, folks. For Tim Swartz, Brian Banafitemi, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Blake Suniga.
Vincent Leduc is considered one of France's best playmakers.
Look, I have a ton of respect for guys in this.
On top of outplaying Leduc, you helped lead Paris to victory.
My job is to do whatever this team needs. Whatever that is, that scoring, defense, playmaking, rebounding, whatever. I feel like I could do it all. And I want these guys to know I'll run through a brick wall for them if I have to.
And lastly, you put together quite the highlight reel tonight. What prompted such enthusiastic play?
Most of it is in the moment reactions. Sometimes.
How was the escargot?
Austin, bro, them things was bussin'. I mean, it's basically just a bunch of butter and garlic, but it also has some crunchy bread on it. I don't even know what it was, but hey, look,